about that Olivia being on patterns. But don't hurry, look. You're going to go on first. They're going to see your collection, and then when the audience sees hers, they're going to...
Lisa, that is the least of my worries right now.
Oh, it's Paul, isn't it? Darling, he's at a difficult age. He's gone through so much.
Oh, indeed he has. Thanks to Emily. You know, I just don't understand that she doesn't have any shame. Here, the entire town now knows that she seduced a 19-year-old boy, and she could care less. She's doing everything she can to turn him against me.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
I just don't understand how people can overlook what she has done. Why is Lily helping her? Why is she keeping her on behind my back?
Why, Emily needs to work. She needs the money. And if Lily wants to give her this job and keep her on, I mean, why should you care?
Because Lily told me she had let her go, and I don't like being lied to.
Oh, Barbara, please, cool down. Don't do anything silly.
Really ironic. I mean, I've just been so worried about you. You know, with everything you've been going through, I thought that's why you were... staying away from home. Staying away from me. Feeling so uncomfortable around me. I never dreamed that you were finding consolation with Kirk. Oh, Kirk's always been there for the whole family, not just me. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why it took me so long to figure it out. I'm just so used to seeing the two of you together here. And that's why when I walked in, I saw you two having lunch.
It was a business lunch.
Complete with champagne and flowers? Oh. I guess I already know. I just want to hear it from you. You sleeping with him? Yeah.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by new Chips Ahoy selections from Nabisco. Dangerously delicious cookies.
I mean, were you planning to tell me, or did you just assume that I'd never find out?
Iva, we never intended for this to happen. We were both very lonely, and I never intended for it to happen again, but then you told me that it was over between the two of you and that there was no way of working it out.
So, that was what our little sisterly chat was about. Is that it? I mean, you wanted me to tell you that it was over so you could go back to him with a clear conscience?
Iva, that's not fair.
Oh.
What happened between Kirk and I happened after the two of you broke up. Now, I felt very bad about it, but he was supposed to go to Boston, and I wanted him to go, but he can't because Lucinda's in Montega, and he has to stay.
And of course, you had no choice but to continue the affair. Is that it?
No, that's not it. Now, I don't know what you expected him to do. You told him that it was over.
Well,
what
Ellie, I'll
tell
tell you what I expected him to do. I expected him to find somebody else. I didn't think it would be you.
Iva, don't put this off on me as if I betrayed you, because I haven't betrayed you. Now, if you don't love him anymore, then let him go.
No, Ellie. Listen, did I ever say that I didn't love him? I said that I was ending it because I wanted to be fair to him, but I never, ever said that I didn't love him.
Okay, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Ellie, I really don't want to hear that. I really, really don't want to hear that from you.
Is Kirk still opposed to you going on this PR trip? Because I just got word from Jake Meyerson that Trumbull's Fifth Avenue is hot for Simply Barbara. They are a Barbara Ryan Originals exclusive right now, so if we could pull this off, it'd be a big coup, and I know you could do it if you could just go.
Sure, I'll talk to him.
Will you? Great. But I need to know today because they have to make a decision tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll talk to him right away.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I expected him to find somebody else. I just didn't think it would be you.
Okay, they're all having tea in the executive dining. Where's Iva? Ellie? Ellie, what's wrong?
Kirk, I told you that I thought that she knew about us.
You didn't tell her what happened, did you?
Kirk, she asked me. What was I supposed to do? I couldn't lie to her. What was I supposed to do?
Okay, bye. Emily says that she's very happy working at home.
Well, actually, I'd like to have her here, but under the circumstances.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you guys trusted me enough to tell me.
Look, I just hope you realize that if your mother finds out about this, it's going to be a total disaster.
She won't hear it from me. You guys know that this used to be my office when I worked here during the summer with Emily and Craig.
Well, maybe when you've had enough of construction, you'll give it another try. Craig and Emily said that you were a natural.
If you came back to work for M&A, it might help smooth things over with your mother.
Well, thanks a lot for the offer, but I'm very happy with my life as it is right now.
What about your education? I mean, you stay out of college too long. It's hard to go back.
I love college. I'm doing okay.
Yes, you're a very beautiful college dropout with a very healthy trust fund. But we'd better get the information on Webster over to Emily.
Hey, well, listen, I'm heading over there right now. I can drop some things off for you if you want.
Actually, that'd be great.
Hi.
Hi, Jess.
Hello.
Hi there.
I hope you're not here to tell me that Barbara wants to break the contract.
No, strictly a personal visit.
Take a hint.
Subtle one. See ya.
It ought to be illegal to look so beautiful. Did you get my messages?
No, I was in court all day. What did you want?
Well, I couldn't leave what I wanted on a message to your secretary. First, I wanted to thank you for the beautiful flowers. I think I like getting flowers from a woman. I mean, especially if it's you.
Well, what are they doing here in Sean's office?
Well, I've sort of taken over while he's away skiing with Franny.
Oh, so how are we enjoying the seat of power?
After last night, I'm enjoying everything. Things are going my way. I even signed a new client.
Good for you. Actually, I had a good day today. I won my court case. I thought I was a real loser.
Oh, we must be good for each other. After another night together, who knows what'll happen?
Yes, about tonight.
No, you're not going to cancel on me, are you?
No, I was going to ask you what you wanted for dinner. I'm going to stop at the market on my way home.
No, I'm not letting you cook tonight. We're going to go out for a real night in the town, if you have no objections.
I can't think of a one.
Blake? Sorry.
Hello?
I was going to call Emily and tell her about the good news and tell her that Paul was going to bring some things over to her. But do you want to tell her about Austin Webster?
No, it's fine. You can tell her.
Well, so casual about his trial.
Yes.
Hi, Emily. It's Lily.
Hi, Lily. What's up?
Some very exciting news. We just signed a new client.
Wow, who?
Webster Software. They're going to be very big with our invaluable assistance. Paul was just here, and I sent him over there with some stuff from Webster for you. He should be there shortly.
Oh, I'm glad you told me. I'll leave the door open for him. This place is kind of a mess. That's the problem with working at home.
Well, I hope it's only temporary. I don't like the subterfuge.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're willing to put up with it for a while. I really need the job, thanks.
Don't worry about it. Your job is safe.
Thank you, Lily. And listen, tell Blake that I said congratulations on the Webster account. Okay. Bye. Oh, hello. Hi, Monica. Yes, did you get a chance to look over these proposals? Great. How about if I meet you for lunch tomorrow and we can discuss whatever, okay? All right. See you then. Bye.
Well, well, well. Keeping busy, I see.
I didn't hear you come in.
Maybe you shouldn't have left your door open. I came to check out a little rumor. I was hoping that it wouldn't be true.
I'm, just trying to get my taxes together.
Oh, stop. Right there, stop. I heard you on the phone with Monica. I know damn well you're hard at work for Montgomery and Associates. I don't like being lied to, Emily.
You know something, Barbara? We both know how you feel about me. There's nothing we can do about that, but why are you trying to make trouble for Sean and Lily? They're just trying to make a go of it.
Don't tell me how to handle Sean and Lily, all right?
Okay. How are you going to handle your son, Barbara?
I don't you dare bring my son into this. You've done enough to turn him against me already.
You're wrong. You've done enough to turn him against you. When he found out that I was no longer with M&A, I didn't tell him it was your fault. He figured it out all by himself. He knew you were the reason.
Oh, and you just loved having him rush to your defense, didn't you?
No, I didn't. You want to know why? Because it hurts him. He's a grown man now, Barbara. He's trying to make a life for himself. This vendetta that you have against me it's just going to eventually drive him to make a choice between us. And you're going to drive him right out of your life.
No, I will tell you something. I am going to drive you out of this town and out of his life. Because he doesn't understand it yet, but you have hurt him more than his father ever did. Because you have encouraged this adolescent infatuation of his.
That is in your own sick little head. Paul and I are friends, that's
You are not his friend. You seduced a 19-year-old boy. And you have encouraged his feelings for you ever since. With your vainness. And you're too selfish to give a damn about what happens to him. But I'll tell you something. I am his mother. And I'll be damned if I stand by and watch you ruin his life any more than you already have.
Barbara!
No! Do not threaten to go to Hal to tell him the truth about Adam, because I am telling him the minute he gets home. Oh, you've lost your hold over me, Emily. And you'll lose a lot more before I'm through with you.
Now, I have to take the, minus, yeah, okay. And then, oh, what have I done? Oh, well, Barbara, I hope you don't do anything stupid.
Hey.
Oh, hi. Hi, I thought you were going to be at the penthouse.
I was going to, but I decided to stop by Montgomery and Associates and say hello to Emily, and then Lily tells me that she's not working there anymore. So I go over to Susan's to see her, and I don't know, I picked up on this really weird vibe. You know what's going on with her?
Well, I know that Emily's working at home now. Well, Tonio dropped that bomb when he came in.
When was he here?
Oh, a little while ago.
Oh, jeez. You know, I have to go back to the apartment and pick up the rest of my stuff. I'm just afraid I'm going to run into him.
Hey, don't worry about that. You can handle Tonio. But if you would like me to come with you, I'll be glad to.
Oh, thanks. But that's okay. You're right, I can handle him. I wonder how Andy's doing in Chicago.
Oh, I guess Andy's just trying to get his life together, the same as you're doing right here. Hey, you've got a good start. Going out to California with that cute Caleb Snyder.
Ooh. Yeah, he's a nice boy, isn't he?
Yes, he certainly is. So stop thinking about Tonio and have fun, huh?
If you say so.
I do.
Lisa, never said you'd be in here.
Hey. Yeah. So, what can I do for you, sir?
Well, I thought that I'd come by and get something for Meg to bring down to her. You got any advice?
I have a lot of advice, and I'll be back in just a moment.
All right.
Didn't expect to see you till later tonight. I'm sorry. I think I put my foot in my mouth when I was talking to Cal, and I don't know, about going out to L.A. on his plane, and I don't know. I felt like you hadn't had a chance to talk to him about it or something.
No, it was no problem at all. He's glad that you're coming. As a matter of fact, he suggested that if you could get away, maybe we should leave for L.A. tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I stuffed a bottle of Cabernet in my suitcase. I almost didn't bring it out for fear that you'd think it was another seduction plot.
Sean, I didn't realize how much emotional baggage I've been carrying around from my relationship with Larry. I had no right to take it out on you.
Want some of this?
Is everything okay at the office?
Well, they'll handle it.
I heard you mention Courtney and Gail. I assumed that they called. Can't really expect Lily to handle that for you.
No, you're right. I guess the truth of the matter is that I, too, forgot to check my emotional baggage at the gate.
Here's to checking it at the gate.
Here.
I gotta get out of here.
What's the hurry?
Well, I think I should get a little work done at the office before I get ready for tonight.
Ooh, I can help you with that. Here, follow me. Here. Now you're ready for tonight.
I really don't think I'm the flower in the hair type.
Oh, I know better.
Blake, have you taken a look at Webster's balance sheet? Sorry.
No, that's okay. We should be apologizing for carrying on during office hours.
Oh, no, nobody apologizes for that around here. You don't know how many times I've walked in on Sean and Franny. Speaking of Sean, I think you should call him and tell him about this.
Yeah, I'm not about to disturb a guy who's taken a beautiful woman up to a lonely mountain cabin. Just hope he shows the same consideration to me someday.
No, I think you should call him. I mean, he's a partner. He deserves to know about Webster before it becomes old news.
Lily, why do you want me to bother Sean about this now?
Lily? Well, Jess, I'm glad you're here. I want out of my contract with Montgomery & Associates effective immediately. I'm taking my business elsewhere.
Oh, I'm really in the mood to see you.
I'm never in the mood to see you, Olivia. Hey, by this time tomorrow, I'm going to be on my way to L.A., Cal's jet, to get the taste of the good life. What do you think?
I think you deserve it. Are you rushing it with Julie?
Well, no, we're just going to have a little fun. Where's Kirk?
He went out. I don't know when he's going to be back. What's up?
I just thought I'd come by. I thought Mom and Cal might be here. They said they were going to stop by.
Yeah, they did. They're having dinner at Cal's, and they asked Iva to eat with them.
Oh, that's good. She could use the company. She's been in a really bad mood.
No, you don't have to tell me that.
She found out about you and Kirk, didn't she? How?
She asked me, Caleb. I had to tell her. You know, I knew that she was going to be hurt, but I had no idea that she was still in love with him.
Does Kirk know?
Yeah, he knows. He didn't talk about it. He left. I don't know when he's going to get back.
Oh, cool. Maybe I should just postpone this trip for...
No, you're not going to postpone the trip because you need to go. I'm going to deal with this.
Ellie, what are you going to do?
No, Mama, I really don't feel up to it. I'll just have a bite to eat here. No, I'm fine. Yeah, really. Tell Cal thanks for the invitation. Yeah. Bye.
Kirk and I never meant for it to happen. We were both very lonely. You told him it was over. You told him not to wait for you because you couldn't promise him anything. What did you expect him to do after that?
Oh, Grandma's cup. Oh, my God. Ow.
Iva!
Oh.
What's wrong? What have you done?
Leave me alone!
Stop it! You're bleeding! Jeez, you crazy? Come over here. Let me take care of this. Whoa. You cut yourself.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Look, Barbara, why don't you wait until Hal gets back? I know you've been under a lot of pressure since he's been away, and with the disappointing reviews with the show, I just think it would be a good idea not to make any decision until you can talk to him.
No, I am not going to wait. I have been considering this much longer than you know, even before Craig left. Now I have another firm all lined up in Chicago to take my account.
I see. All right, I'll have to check the contract before I can draw up the papers.
And how long will that take?
Well, I have no idea until I look at the contract, so I'll call you in the morning.
All right. Thank you.
Sure.
You and Jess talk about it?
Yes. And if you were hoping that she would change my mind about ending our association, she didn't.
Look, Barbara, I know that you're angry.
Oh, yes. I am angry. Lying to me was a very big mistake, Lily.
I didn't want to, but you put me in an impossible situation. I need Emily now more than ever. I am just starting this business for me. I just really want to make a go of this firm. Listen, I was hoping that you'd get over your anger sooner or later, and then I'd be able to level with you.
Your mother made a comment to me a long time ago. She told me that I wasn't clever enough to take her on. And at the time, she was right. She made me pay dearly for a little miscalculation that I made. And now it looks as though things have come full circle. Because I'm going to make you pay for yours. I hope losing my account is a very valuable lesson to you, Lily.
And a very painful one. One that I won't forget.
You know, I've always thought of you as a friend. Among other things, you were the first to believe and invest in me long before the smart money did, so I hope you understand that I am not doing this to hurt you. It's just that you have to learn that in life, when you make choices, there are consequences to be had. And you made a choice when you sided with Emily against me. And now you're going to have to suffer the consequences.
Well, so will you, Barbara. So will you.
All right. Why didn't you come to me when you suspected something was going on between Ellie and me?
I didn't feel I had the right to question you about what you were doing.
Yeah, but you questioned Ellie. You made her feel very guilty.
She should feel guilty. She's my sister.
How's that feel?
Fine.
You know, Iva, I know you blame Ellie for what's happened, but you shouldn't.
Oh, yeah? Who am I supposed to blame? Who am I supposed to blame? You? You? Me? Oh, but for God's sake, don't blame poor little Ellie. And why are you so quick to defend her? I mean, she has been through hell, but so have I.
I know that. And the last thing we wanted to do was hurt you.
Oh,
What are you going to do, run away? After preaching about honesty and talking things out?
you want to talk? Let's talk. Do you love Ellie? Do you love her? Does she love you? Is this an affair, or is this serious? I mean, surely you've discussed this.
We've discussed a lot of things, but we don't try and analyze everything the way you do. We're trying to take things as they happen. Maybe that's why you and I had so much trouble. We could never do that.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Silly me. Silly, silly me. I had this crazy need to want to communicate with you. I had a problem. I was trying to be honest about it. Oh, I'm so glad you and Ellie don't have that problem. You should be very happy together.
Iva. Iva, look at me. Why are you so angry? You told me it was over for us. You having second thoughts?
No, I'm not having second.
Then let me go. For both of our sakes, let me go. That's it. Okay, here we go. Pony.
Pony, pony, pony. Fish, fish, swish, fish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Woo!
Come on, man. Was life simpler back then, or is it just my imagination?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of the things have changed for the better. There's more tolerance of differences now. People don't think that there's just one way to live.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
I don't know. People just seem to be a little bit too casual these days.
Sean, you sound a little disillusioned with the single sin.
I am. I never liked them in the first place. Unlike the impression I gave you earlier.
Hey, I admit, I misjudged you.
No, you didn't misjudge me that much. I am attracted to you. I don't want this to be a one-night stand.
You sure don't sound like an ex-jock.
You know what? I wish Courtney could see all the problems in the world today. Every time I talk to her about it, she calls me old-fashioned. She's growing up too fast.
Yeah, you know, I see a lot of that at the center. Most of the kids need nothing more than just to hang on to some old-fashioned values, you know?
Oh, excuse me for being old-fashioned, but, may I have this dance?
Yes, you may.
Hello. Granny? Is Lily? Yeah. Is Sean there? I need to speak with him. It's urgent.
It's Lily. She says it's urgent.
Lily? This better be good.
It's not. Barbara just found out about Emily. She's gonna break the contract.
Oh, damn. How'd she find out?
I'll explain everything when you get back. Look, Sean, we've got a real crisis here, and I hate to do this, but I need you here.
Okay, fine. Look, I'll talk to Barbara when I get back.
It can't wait. She's already gone to Jess to get her out of the contract. You're gonna have to cut your trip short and get back here.
Emily, the court has just provided me with a list of community services you can perform. It includes volunteer work at the Earl Mitchell Center.
Well, that's not so bad, I guess. It won't be such a hardship working for Duncan and Shannon.
Well, it's going to involve some long hours. It'll probably be difficult to juggle it with your job.
Well, I may not have a job very soon, so that won't be a problem.
I don't think so. Hasn't Lily called you? Emily, Barbara's canceled her contract with Montgomery and Associates. It looks like Lily would rather lose the account than you.
You know, I was afraid that was going to happen. I wish I could do the noble thing and just give up the job, but I really need the money, at least until the courts release the funds I gave Brock.
Emily, I don't think you should count on that money. Nothing will be decided until after Philip Lombard's trial, which could take the better part of a year. And even then, it's going to be difficult to establish that Brock used the money from the sale of your partnership to help buy those diamonds, since nothing was in writing.
Oh, I know you'll do your best for me, Jess. Oh, and about the community service, I can start anytime.
Good. I'll give Shannon a call.
Thanks. Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
It's from Lily. Did she call you?
Yeah. Come on in.
Thanks. What's wrong? Something's happened since we last talked.
Paul, I really don't want to get you in the middle of this.
Did my mom do something to make more trouble for you?
No, not exactly. She canceled her contract with M&A.
Because Lily wouldn't fire you?
Paul, your mother had a reason to be angry. Lily and Sean and everybody over at M&A went behind her back.
But you guys wouldn't have had to if she had been reasonable from the start. I told her how I felt about this. She leaves me no choice.
No.
Well, I'm glad somebody's happy today.
Oh, hi. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, I can't decide which one to get. Debbie said that I should ask you.
Well, it depends on who it's for.
Well, it's for a spunky little lady who's been through a lot, and I want to get her something beautiful to pick up her spirits.
Oh, Kirk, does this mean what I think it does? You and Iva have made up. Huh?
No, I'm afraid not, Lisa. Doesn't mean that at all.
Thought you'd be over at Cal's having supper with Mama.
Well, I really wasn't in a party mood.
I was gonna pack a few things. I won't be long.
Moving in with Kirk?
No, I'm not moving in with Kirk. I just don't think the two of us would be very comfortable living here together.
You know, Ellie, I've been doing a lot of thinking. And both you and Kirk accused me of sending mixed signals.
Did you see Kirk?
Yeah, he was here. And he said that I was wrong to come to you first, and he said that I was wrong to make you feel guilty.
It doesn't matter.
No, I think it does matter, Ellie. I think it does matter. Because if I was wrong, I mean, if I was really wrong,
You don't owe me an apology. And I don't see any point in talking about it.
Do you resent me, Ellie? I said, do you resent me? She told me that once. She said that she resented my hand-me-downs, following me in school. She even resented me for running away. She thought I was living some sort of...
Me, Ellie? Why would you think that, Iva?
Oh, I don't know. It just... realized that every man that you've been in love with since you've been back in Oakdale...
Why do you have to analyze everything? There's some...
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here, Ellie.
No, Iva, I'm not acting out on resentment toward you. I loved Craig. Your relationship ended. Or sick about it. I am not trying to take him away. The two of us happened after you broke up with him.
Would it have made a difference? I mean...
Hi.
Excuse me.
You know, too?
Iva, I know how you must feel. Ellie's gone through a lot.
No, I don't want to hear about Ellie anymore, Caleb. I mean, if Ellie's not to blame, then who is to blame? Kirk? Me?
Where's Ellie?
I was just writing you a little note, sweetheart.
Where the hell have you been?
I had some personal business to take care of. Where's Ellie?
Look, Kirk, I don't want you getting on your high horse about my making a decision without consulting you, because I very much wanted to consult you this afternoon. However, you were nowhere to be found.
Olivia, where is Ellie?
She's on her way to New York on very important business.
What?
Kirk, don't give me that. I didn't twist her arm. She wanted to take the responsibility. She wanted to go.
Jessica, I don't care what it costs. I just want out of my contract right now. Do you understand me? Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Barbara, I am so sorry you felt you had to do that.
Oh, Lisa, I've got to protect my son.
Well, I don't see what walking out on Lily and Sean, what that has to do with Paul. Well, all right, I'm not going to argue with you. I've got to go lock up at 6 o'clock. Hey, why don't you call up Hal in Washington? Tell him to come home right now. Hi, your mom's inside.
Thanks.
Hey, you. I was just going to go home and make some dinner. What would you like to have tonight?
Came here to tell you that I'm not going home with you tonight. I'm moving back into Mrs. Lafferty's.
Why? Is Hal back?
No, he's not back. And I know that I told you I'd stay with you until he did get back, but I can't now.
Why not, honey?
Because I told you how I felt about what you were trying to do to Emily, threatening to pull out of M&A if they didn't fire her. Is it that you didn't believe me, or you just didn't care about how I felt?
No, honey, I care very much about what you feel. I just don't think you realize and understand how manipulative Emily can be. She deliberately put me in this position. I had no choice.
You had a choice. You just chose to do what you felt like without considering me or anybody else.
No, I did consider you. I don't want you hurt, that's why, and I am very worried about Emily's influence over you.
You're my son, Paul. I love you more than anything else in the entire world, and I know that you love me, too. And I know that we can work through this.
I don't know how I feel about you anymore, Mom. Not that it matters to you anyway, because you never cared or respected my feelings about anyone or anything, unless it went along with what you wanted. I just hope you don't act this way with Hal. You're gonna lose him, too.
Paul? Paul?
That was Jess. As of now, Barbara is an ex-client.
I think she's going to regret this.
But don't take it too hard, Lily. I mean, this happens in business. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, well, I don't like to lose.
Not many people do. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, good night.
Good night.
I'm not doing this to hurt you, Lily. But you're going to find that the choices you make in life have consequences.
Oh, listen, don't forget to give me those files from Lawrence Industries.
Oh, I won't forget. They're all ready in my desk. Detective Munson, I don't really know you, but I feel someone should tell you that your wife, Barbara, was aware that Adam Hughes was your son long before you had any idea.
tuned for Guiding Light, next on most of these CBS stations. Furs by Christie Brothers. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
This is CBS.